Nah, man, stop getting caught up in the hysteria of all this shit. Y'all just caught up.
Yeah.
Anything that they throw at y'all just caught up. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy when you see it, man. And I like to label these guys. I see them, as soon as something happens, they just, they try to create this atmosphere for certain things. So, again, more action, less talking.
Period.
Definitely. But yeah, speaking of somebody who does a lot of talking and has a lot of action, Wendy Williams, at the end of her show today, had some words to say about Nicki Minaj's career and her choice of a husband, brother Kenneth Petty. I'm going to play the brief clip here saying, man, I want your honest thoughts on what you think about Miss Wendy Williams.
Honestly, the way the show is going today, we did not have enough time to get to Nicki Minaj's brother. But let me tell you something, Nicki. That's going to be my first story tomorrow, and I'm going to lead with this. You should have never married him. Because now you've ruined everything about what your brand could be. Again, you're never going to stand a chance when you're with a man who pulls a knife at rape point, and you never get to stay a molester, a registered sex offender who wasn't even, you're never going to stand a chance with John Q. Public, because there's only one thing worse than touching children and pulling knives, and that's murder. And by the way, he did go to jail for manslaughter. Oh, I think I just did the story. No.
That's a segment there. She probably said a little bit more, but tomorrow she's going to go into Nicki Minaj's brother's case more and talk about that disgusting shit. Mm-hmm. But this whole thing, we seen what happened with Kenneth Petty, on numerous. Now, you put me up on the one where you went off in Trinidad somewhere.
Yeah.
But it seems Carnival. Like, yeah. And I said it, and you said the other day, you was like, yeah, man, well, I think it's a good thing that Nicki Minaj kind of got married. You think she was kind of falling under the whole pressure and wanted that image. Mm-hmm. And I said, hell no. I mean, yeah, she did it, but it's to her detriment. Mm-hmm. She picked a sexual predator, a dude that's been convicted. And then Wendy Williams flipped it and went all the way into the details. We didn't even do that. Mm-hmm. We didn't get into the details of the case, but he was convicted of this. She chooses him in light of her brother just get 25 years from messing with an 11, 12-year-old. What's up with that, Sam, man? What do you say to this?
Her character's in question like a motherfucker. But I said that on the previous. I said her character's in question because you got to look at some of the decisions that she's making and the timing in which she's making them. It kind of goes, okay, what are these reasonings? I thought that the wedding, or not the wedding, but the marriage may be a little bit of a Hollywood act, so to speak, just to kind of give a certain image or give a certain mystique that, yes, I can have the family. I got love, all this shit too. Yeah. Which no one really cared about, because if it was genuine, go do your thing and fuck what everybody cares about. But you seem to do it for the people. And now you're in a situation with this crazy motherfucker who's out here doing all kind of shit and ain't no way else to put it. You got to worry about if you say anything. You got to worry about if you look in her way. It's like, it's that crazy dude that you remember in high school that had no fucking sense in the world and had the baddest girl. And if you looked at her or smelled her, he was ready to throw out a shank and tear the whole world up for like to that level of insecurity. Man, oh man. And Wendy Williams don't play. Listen, Wendy Williams got her issues. Her shit's all on Front Street. But the one thing that Wendy Williams does that Nicki Minaj doesn't is live in her fucking truth and ain't afraid to bring up any of her laundry too.
Word.
Bringing your ass down along the way. Wendy Williams is a motherfucking legend. And she gonna go and do her thing, and then women gonna love it. She gonna get in on Nicki.
Yeah, and rightfully so. I mean, why pick this dude?
That ain't none of our business, man.
It ain't none of our business, but it's just like,
I
it's crazy because it's like, if you're trying to, protect your image or grow your image, it's like, maybe she's taking a thing you're saying, like, yo, forget what everybody say. I don't care. I love this dude, but you already know the backlash is going to come. And then this dude is continuing to get in trouble. He's not registering. Mm-hmm. He's trying to fight Meek Mill. He's wilding out on niggas for you dancing on him. Like, this dude's a loose cannon, man. It's just bad for the image. Now, you think this is ruining her brand, though? With this guy now at this point?
Absolutely, because when we did the story and we both talked about it individually and we talked about it together, and the little comments that I did read, a lot of them, whoa, I didn't notice. Whoa, I didn't notice about him. Whoa. So a lot of Nicki's fans weren't up to speed on the situation in Homeboy's jacket before the situation. So now people are getting wind of exactly who this man is, and it don't look good for her. You got to look at, why is he even being blown up to begin with, Nicki Minaj? Why do they even really care to the level they care? Because of her. So who's going to be affected by it? The quarterback, Nicki Minaj. And she is.
I mean, it's just whoever she was going to pick, they was going to be scrutinized. That's why she had to make sure that she vetted dude. Like, fuck how much you love this dude. It's bigger than that. It's like, yo, how am I going to be perceived? As soon as I get with this dude and we announce we're a couple, everything that this guy ever did, especially if it's on the record, he got a conviction. It's going to come out. And he's going to be judged accordingly. Then we can forget about it. But he gets in trouble again and again. And he's doing more and more shit. And it's just like, we remember the incident on camera.
Mm-hmm.
That
With
the
the
video,
blick.
yeah, he went crazy with the blick.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, it's just like, yo, this dude's a loose cannon. You pick this dude out of everybody. Bad choice. And I agree 100% with Wendy Williams said. Like, you can love whoever you want, but at the end of the day, this dude that you picked, this dude that you love, is ruining your brand. Period.
Oh God,
Period.
If she really cared and really loved and really genuinely just wanted to have love, she wouldn't have put dude out there to begin with. Because she knew his history. She knew his jacket.
They was gonna find him, though.
They were going to find him, but it would have been a lot more difficult if she was doing her thing, laying low, still doing her being Nicki Minaj, but keeping him off camera because she said that he don't like being on there. So why the fuck is he on there?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he always on there doing some kind of sophomore shit when he is on there, trying to beat somebody up or throwing out a blicky or having a blade or doing some wild shit that you did in high school to try to prove a point? Why are you doing all that if you really genuinely care about being low profile? And if you really care, why are you putting it out there? It just, all this shit just screams Hollywood to me. It's backfiring.
And where do we think Nicki goes from here? How do you see her career ending up? She's approaching 40, probably in the next 4 to 5 years. Where do you see her career going, from here if she continues to stay with Kenneth Petty?
Same lane, same speed. And everybody's going to pass her by. Same lane, same speed.
You see her crashing at some point?
No, she'll be in same lane, same speed. And eventually people they'll pass and they'll forget.
Divorce that nigga.
Nobody's business. If you love him, do your thing, man. I don't know.
Nah, man. But yeah, man. You gotta expect that. Wendy Williams been doing this for years. She's
about
cut.
to go.
She got all the information. She's gonna cut with it. That's what she did.
And there's nothing that you're gonna be able to say back to.
You can call her hater, wire stuff, talking about this, that, whatever.
Ugly, that, everything that woman already heard before.
Right.
It's you. Damn.
Nobody wants Wendy Williams. I remember back in the day, like, one thing you do not want is Wendy Williams talking about you, or Wendy Williams going in on you in a negative way. People hated it. Even Jay-Z made it up in his song. He made us about Wendy Williams back in the day.
We used to listen to her on the bus going to school.
Word.
In the morning on Power 99, and I thought that her and Charlamagne were at Power 99, but come to find out they were in New York.
Right.
And it was nationally syndicated, and then Charlamagne ended up getting a job at 100.3 in Philly. So it was funny how that worked out. But she was shit, man. Listening to her in the mornings going to school, she was cutting you deep then.
Yeah.
She's cutting you deep now. They gave her a show. She's cutting people nationwide. This is what she do, man. She's the original Shade Room. She's the original Hollywood Unlocked. She's the original all that shit.
Yeah.
They need to kiss the ring because she's the GOAT and all that.
Dang, man. They're going to say we riding her. Or she riding her. Well, I don't know.
Man, listen, we done got on Wendy before. We just calling. It's truth.
Yeah.
When it comes to this shit,
that's what we do, man, here on this podcast, man. We not no corporate sponsors here. We just cut it straight from the hip and do it like we want to do it, man. That's a great part about this thing.
Agree to disagree. It is what it is. That's your opinion. This is ours. That's why we do what we do.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
well, speaking of somebody who's doing what they gotta do, Terrence Howard is suing 20th Century Fox for allegedly refusing to pay him for his work on Empire. Now, court documents apparently surfaced, and it says that he's coming out and suing them, obviously for money not paid. And he says, but they stopped paying me, or they stopped paying the actor for a while. Despite not being paid, though, Terrence Howard was a good Samaritan, and he continued to even work. But now he said he's old. He's taking them to court. He's suing them for attorney's fees as well as his salary that he's supposed to make for that show. This to me is a little bit shocking to hear that a company with the reputation of a Fox is not paying one of their premier actors. I'm sure this is a clerical error. But now, what do you think about this, Sam, man? Terrence Howard suing 20th Century Fox for refusing to pay him for his work on Empire.
I wonder what Lee Daniels got to think about it. Or has to think about it. I mean, it's his show.
Didn't he owe Dame at one point? But
it's rumored that he's owed a few people a couple hours.
Right.
I guess somebody could say good for Terrence Howard for keeping the show going, but what the fuck are you thinking? Not getting paid, bro. You gotta get paid. I met him one time in Brigada, man, and I said he was one of the coolest dudes, like Billy D. Williams, and he was real cool about it and real cordial. We wrapped it up, threw me a couple $. I appreciated it, brother, for the evening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's stupid. It's hell. And we heard rumors a couple months back that he was getting out of acting. This is going to be his last acting gig. He got some shit going on with some diamonds and got things going on outside of Hollywood. And this could be why. It's evil as hell because you ain't getting paid. I don't know, man. You better get on them people ASAP. You were one of the main reasons why Empire kept going. I never really seen too much of it.
Nah, me neither.
You know what I'm saying? So is it still going?
I guess. I'm sure it's probably towards his end. But
it better not if you get paid. Nigga, shit. Yeah.
Nah, but I'm not going to call him all that or whatever. I just say the fact that he had to go all the way to get court shows you like, yo, something got to be going on. It's just straight disrespectful because it's like you think it should be a conversation like, yo, I need to get paid. But, it's sometimes you could be in a situation where we all say that we'll walk away if we're not getting paid, but there's loyalty involved. You're there with the cash. You want to mess up the show. She's like, you know what? Maybe they might pay me if I keep coming. You find out they don't. You get the lawyer. You sue their asses. That's what happened.
I mean, I would just think he's been in the industry for as long as we've been alive. We've been watching his movies for 20-some years. Facts. He would know a little better than that to go, oh, nah, I smell this shit early. I've been in the game. You ain't going to play me. A lot of people, sorry people, but y'all going to have to wait to watch Empire until this motherfucker get paid.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was loyalty involved. Maybe it was some handshakes and some promises made and they ain't come through on it. We don't know. Hey, Terrence, we'd love to have you. Find the fuck out.
Yeah. Fox, you want to release a statement? Let us know.
That'd be dope.
Like, we paid that nigga.
Hell yeah.
Nah, man. But yeah, man, tune into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother, Old God and Sam, man. We're going in today on this Tuesday. We hope that you guys are enjoying the show. If you're enjoying the show, hit that 5-star rating on the screen. And do not forget to subscribe to the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. So yeah, man, there's a couple little other stories going on in the news today. I want to ask you, Sam, man, you planning on voting this year at all? Somebody asked me to, like, who I'm voting for. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be getting involved in that process. Are you voting when the election pops off?
I haven't decided yet. I don't know, and who I vote for, I really don't know. I mean, it might depend on how I feel or when I really start looking into it. I'll decide. But what I am going to start doing is pay attention, a lot more attention locally. I want to have a little more of a ear and an eye to what's going on in our community. Now that we're becoming a little more of a voice and getting active a little bit more, I would love to hear what's going on and how they're changing certain things. I think that's very important. I think more people need to focus and starting in on that as opposed to getting caught up in the election and all this shit. It looks like it's either going to be Biden or Bernie Sanders, and they already got the black media running around rampant on different networks, jucking and jiving and doing all that shit. And we see Trump and the train he got going on of backwood Klansmen and Republicans all around the world. So we'll see, man. It's going to be entertaining as hell, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. I mean, I'm not, too much invested in. I probably won't vote at all, to be honest with you. But I do think that Trump will win. Yeah, I do too. Again, I don't care who the candidate is. So
Trump's winning,
definitely.
And that ain't pro-Trump. That ain't this or that. It's being realistic. Let's be realistic. How many times have we seen a president not fulfill his full 2 terms? I think the last one that did it was George Bush Sr. He got beat out by Clinton, and prior to that, I forgot who the hell it was. It doesn't happen often. No matter how much you dislike one or the other, no matter how one side is mad and thinking they're going to get that person to take them out, it never fucking happens. And I don't know. I think Trump is too strong right now when it comes to his camp, and people that are behind him, they ain't stopping that dude.
Nah, he'll be back in there again. You guys will have to just continue to live with it. Now, this Friday, some new music is coming out. Saying, man, I'm gonna introduce the lineup and the people that's dropping music. Blueface Bleed 'Em is dropping new music this Friday. Called Find the Beat. 21 Savage and Metro Boomin is dropping Savage Mode 2. Don Toliver is dropping Heaven or Hell. Your boy, Rich the Kid, is dropping a new joint called Boss Man this week. Dax, I'll say it for you. Chica, never heard of him. Industry Games, the EP. Zanman, I'm a Bad Person. Currency and Fendi P, Smoking Partners. These songs are dropping this Friday. You checking them for anybody on there? Blueface 21, Toliver, Rich the Kid, Dax, and a few other people.
No. And I ain't no disrespect to nobody. I rock with 21 Savage sometimes, and I rock with Currency.
How about Blueface Bleed 'Em?
Nah, I don't rock with Blueface. And that ain't no disrespect to Blueface. I just, no, I don't like your music. I think it's garbage. But
damn.
Nah, man, it's a lot of, it's too much music going. It's too much, man.
Yeah,
not
it's
enough substance.
oversaturated.
It's too much. Not enough substance. You know what
All
I mean?
of the same shit too.
Yeah, man. I can't do it now. Some of these young boys in here spitting and doing their thing. I just wish they would just give us some time and really go through something to give us a dope body of work. That's why I'm looking forward to a Kendrick. That's why you look forward to a Jay-Z. That's why you look forward
These dudes
to some
ain't
of
that
these.
though.
No,
I don't think they're not even.
that.
Yeah, they're not even like, they just gimmicky cats. They're not people who are real, in my opinion, artists about it. They got lucky with a couple songs and they just keep putting bullshit out there and getting lucky, in my opinion. People like the bullshit.
They love the bullshit.
It's crazy.
But you see, and you made a great point when Meg Thee Stallion came out. You got millions and millions of followers online. People get millions and millions of likes on IG and Facebook, but you do 60,000 your first week. I think that it's going to be more of the same with a lot of these people that are more so Instagram famous and personality famous than they are more music and artist famous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they just keep coming out, and it's just like, even you see some cats, they have 5 million to 6 million people. They drop a project and 10,000, 5,000. It's like, dog, you suck.
It's just wood.
You suck, dog.
You put all this money and all this effort. You know, wait for my album. Nobody gives a fuck about your album.
Right.
Drop the 60-second clip on IG.
Yeah, that's it.
Make
Keep it
us
moving.
laugh and keep us moving. Talk some shit about somebody. Grab a fucking bag. Show us a chain.
Yep.
And then smoke in the studio.
Damn.
And that's enough for us. We don't care about the music. I mean, it's the truth, though.
Definitely is.
And it speaks. The numbers speak for itself. I mean, Lil Uzi Vert, as much criticism as we want to give him, tore it up the first week. People already talk about album of the year, even though I think y'all out of your minds.
Right.
But 300-something thousand compared to 60,000.
Right.
That's a blowout. That's an ass whipping. That's 42-0 in football. That's 105 to fucking 60 in basketball. That's an ass whipping.
Yeah.
And you want to cover your face, tuck your tail in, and dip. And that's why some of these older artists, I don't think, want to get involved with that
straight
shit, dog.
wood,
This
nigga.
is wood.
It's 50,000, nigga, if that.
Rick Ross could drop a classic album, but if he do 40,000 compared to 300, he ain't dealing with that shit. For what? Like,
That's why I think like people like Jay-Z, they try to be slick with their shit. He either package something with it, or, you know what I'm saying, he'll have something where he'll just drop it. Cause it's like, they know, like, nigga, like, people, you ain't gonna do numbers like that. Jay-Z may do 100K.
Even 444. Why was 444 got so much attention? Because he cheated on Beyonce and he get a whole album on it. Let's keep it 100. Because 444 wasn't about Beyonce in particular. Shit would have did wood too. Even though it wasn't a great body of work. Even though it was a good body of work.
That's just what it is now.
It just is what it is now.
Yeah.
People wouldn't have cared. He had a Lifetime interview behind it, a couple Jones. Beyonce spoke on it. That shit had a crazy media run.
Hell yeah.
Going.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. He did a little interview with Tom and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
Went in there for his little mail session and shit. Got cheated. And he's still cheating, but it's all good.
Damn.
I don't know that personally. I'm just talking.
Well, they gonna send that letter, man. You know how they do.
Sorry, Rock Nation. Don't send me the letter. I don't want no trouble. Hey, man. Speaking of Rock Nation, your boy Choke. I heard he's a rat.
Oh man, I seen